She didn't know it, but a white owl had landed on her shoulder. The white owls didn't go along with the black dragon as far as being vegetarians. They believed that bringing the dead back and using them as servants was not exactly moral, and so they moved up north. One of these creatures landed on this girl's arm and led her away from the tavern. Turn around. She did. Walk forward. Okay, left. Take a hard left. Okay, forward. Now veer right. Okay, straight, straight. And in such a way it guided her all up a path, all the way out of the city, and ever upward. It was quite a strain because she hadn't walked for any distance in months. She lived upstairs of the tavern. And so she found herself, really with an exertion she wasn't used to. And pretty soon the path got narrower and narrower to where she was being brushed by limbs on both sides, and she was basically following a deer path. And pretty soon the deer path got smaller to where she had to crawl down like rabbit paths. And the owl walked on ahead of her and said, "You're going in the right direction. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop now." And she kept crawling, and pretty soon she was crawling through like a rock tunnel, and the owl was walking ahead of her, click, 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 on smooth stones, and the bottom of the tunnel was smooth, but it was very small. And she kept crawling onward. Pretty soon she felt with her hands damp, soft, wet grass, and the owl said, you can stop here. You're safe now." And she curled up on the wet grass, exhausted, and she fell asleep. Keb lived inside a tower inside the valley that she had crawled into, and he was in exile, and he had spent many, many days alone. He had been dropped off inside the tower a few months earlier when zombies had attacked the school that he went to. And at first he just paced around in circles, and then he found the stairs that went down into the bottom part of the tower, but there was no door out of the tower. He couldn't leave the tower, and he was scared of heights, so he couldn't rappel down the side of the tower. And this had been a while back, and so he found ways to make himself more comfortable. He read the army manuals, and he found ways to use the big store of grain downstairs, and he made beer, and he used barrels from the store to catch rainwater, and there were eaves and stuff on the tower, and then there was a side tower where the roof had collapsed, and he started planting, corn seeds and different seeds, because the leaves had collected in that area, and he had a whole garden that he planted, a little of this and a little of that, and he was careful to put all of his, waste in that area to compost. And with one thing and another, he kept himself pretty busy for a while. This morning, he went out to his garden, and a white owl flew up in his face, landed on his arm, and he's like, "Who are you?" And the owl goes, "I'm a friend, and I brought a friend here for you." And he's kind of taken aback. And he's like, "Well, where is this friend?" "Down below." "Well, how am I going to get to him?" Her. "And you could go down to her, or she could come up to you."